Tracks to some other important stories. Now, the fugitive liquor baron Vijay Mallya is back in news. This time, Vijay Mallya's lawyer has in fact told the Supreme Court that Mallya has been quote-unquote incommunicado for a long time and has gone on to request the court to discharge him from representing Mallya. Now, the SC bench observed, and I would like to put out the quotes here, give us email ID and London address of Vijay Mallya. The top court, remember, was hearing the plea by Vijay Mallya seeking a stay on the confiscation of all his properties that, remember, are owned by him as well as his relatives. On this note, Harish joins us live from outside the Supreme Court in Delhi. Harish, what more can you tell us? Now, Vijay Mallya's lawyer is making a very important charge here. He's claiming that Vijay Mallya has gone incommunicado. What more do we know about his whereabouts, and what has been the observation of the SC bench on this?
Yes, that's right, Pooja. Very interesting observation, remark made by the lawyer for the fugitive Vijay Mallya. And going by what he has told before the court, even he himself has given up on his and saying that he is incommunicado and wanted to be discharged from the responsibility of representing him any longer in the Supreme Court. Remember, the Supreme Court bench led by Justice Chandrachud was hearing a petition filed by Vijay Mallya challenging the ED, in fact, confiscating all his properties. He came to Supreme Court after he did not get any relief from the Bombay High Court. Mallya had in the petition contended that only properties associated with the Kingfisher Airlines dispute can be confiscated and not other properties of him and his family. Remember, this hearing came at a time when on July 11 this year, the Supreme Court had in fact sentenced Vijay Mallya to for 4 months jail for holding him guilty of contempt of court for not paying dues worth 13,000 crores to various banks led by the State Bank of India. In fact, he was found guilty on several counts for not divulging his assets and also trying to sell off property despite the Supreme Court ban, saying that he could not sell off the property and it was only to defeat the process of recovery. So today his lawyer has said that his client is incommunicado, just like the government. Even he is looking for Mallya, and therefore the bench allowed him to get himself discharged from the wakalatnama. But at the same time, very significantly, the bench asked the lawyer to submit to the Supreme Court registry his Vijay Mallya's email ID and his local London residence. Remember, Vijay Mallya's extradition has got delayed because he, despite exhausting all his legal options from the lower court, high court and the UK Supreme Court, he could not be extradited because the Indian government has said that there is some secret proceeding of very confidential nature of India is not part going with regard to him. In fact, the government just stopped short of admitting that Vijay Mallya has applied for asylum in the United Kingdom. But as of now, today's development is that even the lawyer of Vijay Mallya has given up, the Indian lawyer has given up, saying that even for him, his client is incommunicado and therefore he cannot make any statement on Vijay Mallya's behalf. It was at that time that the Supreme Court said, at least let us try to find him out, give his email ID and also his local UK London residence address. So, very interesting development as far as the Vijay Mallya case is concerned. Back to you.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us with all those details.